Welcome back to my channel, Sin City Bartender here, and today I'm gonna spill the tea, aka grenadine, because I use that way more than tea, on how I've amassed all my millions of followers across social media. Now, I got my fame on TikTok, that's my biggest platform. Who knows if it's banned anymore? I don't know when this video will be posted, but it's scary out here. But anyways, I've got 2 million followers there. I've got almost 400,000 on Instagram, 200K right here on YouTube, and a nice little 90K on Facebook. The boomers love me, I love them. But why did I go viral? I say it's because my drinks are cool. Now, if you're a realist or just a hater, you'd say it's because my drinks suck. They don't suck, but they are really good at getting hate. Because if you wanna go viral on TikTok, Instagram, or any app as a bartender, all you need to know are my 5 hacks, and I promise you will go viral. So let me get into it. Troll number 5. Now this one's probably the least exciting if I'm being honest. I describe every single ingredient that I put into my drinks. What do you think whiskey tastes like? For me, it tastes buttery. And that's a really stupid thing to say. Yes, whiskey can be smooth, but to say it's buttery is a little bit goofy, it's a little bit weird, but I do it anyway, and people despise that. They're like, what's a buttery whiskey? That's stupid. How can a whiskey be buttery? I don't mean it's literally filled with butter, I just mean it's smooth, it's velvety, it's nice. So creative descriptions are one of my favorite things to troll with, and don't even get me started on grenadine. Grenadine is extremely sugary, but it is made from pomegranates. That means it's tart. It is tart. I don't care what you say. Trolling with ingredients, and not even really trolling. I mean, I personally think that this is buttery whiskey and this is tart grenadine. So being descriptive can really irk people, and for whatever reason, it's one of my favorite trolls now, and it gets me tons of views because buttery. All right, moving on to troll number 4, let's talk about mocktails. Mocktails are non-alcoholic drinks. Calling them mocktails is kind of fun, but you know what's even more fun? Trolling my non-alcoholic drinkers. I've been doing it from the very beginning. I want to say it's my first Sin City troll. So what I do is every time I make a mocktail, I make a little joke about it. It started a little bit nicer and has progressively gotten meaner, but I promise I don't hate you guys. I don't hate you for not drinking alcohol. I actually love you guys more than my alcoholic commenters. Usually they're angry or they're like, why would you do this? Why would you mix that with that, blah, blah, blah. Whereas people drinking mocktails are like, oh, that looks good, or that looks sugary. Like, there's not a lot of mocktail snobs out there, but there are a ton of cocktail snobs. It's crazy. When I first started, I was saying stuff like, oh, for the ones who haven't hit level 21, haha, cheeky, you know? And now we're at the point where I'm doing Dragon Ball drinks and I'm saying for the ones who don't want to fuse at the hips or some crazy stuff like that. We should do a little compilation. I have this really great editor. He loves watching all my videos. He's gonna go through there and find our top 5 non-alcoholic trolls. So let's line them up. Let's do a little compilation, a little top 5 within my top 5. Now that is cool. And when we're done with that, we'll go on to step number 3, troll number 3, the big number 3.
The Flowberry Fizz, for the ones who never played the OG season. The Youngling Slayer, for the ones at the temple during Order 66. Venom, for the ones who couldn't handle his 19 inches. The Super Stim, for the ones that are crippled. Uncle Ben, for the ones without an uncle.
Nothing better than a refreshing glass of Sprite. It's not Sprite, guys. And obviously that's my third troll. I just say the wrong ingredients. This one's a little questionable. This one I don't feel bad about, especially when it's something like Sprite to Starry, like that's a little wild. When I do feel bad though is when I have sugar-free Starry and I call it sugary Sprite, because if you're not paying attention, you could definitely be fooled by that. Like you might think, oh, you know, he's telling me to use the sugary version when the drink already has a lot of sugar. You're not gonna watch my video and be like, oh, he's using the full sugar Sprite. I normally drink sugar-free Sprite, I'm gonna use the sugary one. Like, probably not. And if you have been confused, I apologize right now. I think most people have their preference. And I actually take it one step further than just the sodas, because the sodas is a great place to start. But there's other times where I kind of troll the ingredients. In a lot of my videos, I'll have coconut rum as a main ingredient. Most people know Malibu. Instead of saying coconut rum, I say Malibu, or I say suntan lotion, which is even more stupid, but that's a whole nother thing. And so I love trolling with that, because if you like Malibu, go ahead and use Malibu. If you don't like Malibu, use whatever coconut rum you want. You don't need me to tell you what coconut rum you should be using. Truly don't believe that ingredients matter like that. I don't think brands matter. If you are a diehard for any brand, use that brand. And if you're not, you know, you can ask me for recommendations And if you don't know what coconut rum to use, ask me. Be like, hey, do you love Malibu? I'll be like, no, I actually like Cruzan more, or Bacardi coconut. And so anyways, that is another very easy troll. It's so easy with the soda. I mean, guys, we gotta help these people. What is up with, oh, you said Sprite and it was Starry. That's crazy. That's unnecessary. You guys need to chill. Number 2 is a classic. You know who this is? Well, you should. If you don't, this is Naruto, or in my videos, Naruto. Yeah, I say his name wrong all the freaking time because it drives people crazy. I don't actually disrespect Naruto too much, except with the Rasengan. I haven't seen Naruto. I'm an anime fan, don't get me wrong, but Naruto is very long. I'm sure I'll get to it one day, but at the moment, it's not high on my list. So I just like saying and trolling a little bit because why not? Why not? It's funny. And so that doesn't stop with anime characters. It's gone viral, I think most successfully with anime characters because I think the weaves are a little bit intense at times. My most famous one would probably be Deku from My Hero Academia. I genuinely hadn't seen it. Now I'm all caught up, almost. I got 1 season left. And I made the drink and I thought I was being smart. I see D-E-K-U. Oh, dude, that's Deku. So I made my drink, how to make Deku, instant viral success. I got like 4 million views within a couple hours because people on TikTok were upset. They're like, who's Deku? Deku's crying somewhere right now because you said his name wrong. And comments were pretty great. And I honestly could not stand it at the time. I was getting flamed. And I was like, how am I supposed to know, guys? Like, I couldn't just Google his name on the internet. I was being lazy. That was on me. And so it doesn't stop with anime characters. Some of my favorites are messing liquors up. A lot of people don't realize, you know, it's creme de banana. It's a French word, creme de banana. You get corrected on saying that all the time. I say blue curacao. People are like, it's blue caraco. And I'm actually saying these things right, but because I know most people don't know how to say them, that's why I say them the fancy way. I always say liqueur. The way you pronounce liqueur is the American way, liqueur. You can pronounce it the French way, liqueur, but I don't say croissant, you know, it's a croissant. I'm not gonna be a little French person for one word, that's not me. And plus, the French, bunch of weenies. Why would I respect that word of all words? It's no go for me. My all-time favorite word troll that I've ever done is the Kraken. I don't know what was up with that one, but people get upset when I say Kraken, how to make the Kraken. If you've seen Dead Man's Chest, you know there's a major quote when, oh, what are those 2 idiots called? Oh, you know, we'll pop them on screen right there, those 2 guys. Anyways, he's like, you know, I always heard it was pronounced Kraken and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, dude, are you stupid? And he's like, well, it's pronounced that way in original Scandinavian. And he's like, we're not original Scandinavian, are we? And it's just such a funny line. It's always stuck with me. And so when I made this Kraken drink, I was like, you know, it's gonna be funny if I say Kraken. No, people are like, you shouldn't be making drinks if you don't know how to say Kraken. What do you know about anything if you can't say Kraken? And I'm like, guys, it's a quote from a movie, stop bullying me. And yeah, I made myself sad with my own troll. So if you are gonna troll, guys, be ready for the consequences. And without any further ado, let's get to troll number 1. So you're probably wondering, why was I zoomed in on Darth Vader? Or were you? Because my most popular video on every single channel, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and right here on YouTube, has been my iconic Darth Vader drink. And you're probably thinking, oh yeah, I remember that drink. Why was it so cool? Why was it so popular? It wasn't because it was Darth Vader. A little bit. But it was mostly because of my favorite technique. So here's what I did, guys. This is my homemade black cherry bitters. We're gonna do 3 dashes of that. We're gonna toss in some rum. This actually might be the recipe for next year. I haven't decided yet, guys. I feel like the lemon juice is kind of iconic, but I think people are gonna be like, how did you get black cherry bitters? So we might do some cocktail R&D right here. So okay, now we put the shot glass in upside down, and that is what gets people, guys. It's crazy. But anyways, let's continue making Vader. We're gonna do about 1 ounce of cherry schnapps. And then we just top it with Sprite. And there you have it. That is Darth Vader in a glass, guys. It's super cool. I mean, it looks like Vader. Check that out. It looks just like his helmet. I mean, what's the difference, you know? But here's what gets people so upset. You dunk your fingers in. The world's ending. I have wet fingers. Oh, what's this? A little paper towel? and I don't have wet fingers anymore. The world didn't stop. Nothing burned down. No one's dead. But guess what? It's not a big deal, so I'm gonna finish the freaking video. But for a lot of these people, dunking your fingers in a drink is truly the end of the world. And that's why it goes viral on so many different channels. Obviously, there is a lot that goes into this one. Being a Star Wars character, it's hugely popular. Being a sweeter drink, that gets a lot of hate. There's so many factors that go into trolling, but the ultimate one is sticking your fingers in drinks. God dang it. And combining all these different practices is what truly makes me the troll bartender. We were just talking about the Kraken. And that drink also went viral not only because of the pronunciation, but because again, I stuck my fingers in it. There's so many factors that I don't go viral because I make great drinks, as much as I wish I did. I go viral because I make great looking drinks, I troll, and I have a lot of fun doing it. But doing fun stuff that you're enjoying, trolling or not, that's pretty much the most important thing at the end of the day. But if you're gonna do stuff that you love and have fun with it, why not just troll a little bit and get extra engagement boosts? There's no reason for people to cry over a shot glass in a drink, but they do. I go viral, I make money, I have fun. It's a win-win-win, as my buddy Michael Scott would say. So there you have it, guys. Those are my top 5 trolls. I surprisingly still have more that I could get into. If you want to know more of my tricks and tips and how to go viral as a bartender on the internet. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subbing, and I hope I trolled you at one point because you deserved it.